Hi guys, it's Rebecca, your independent Scentsy consultant. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And if you are a returning viewer or even a subscriber, thank you so much. If you are not a subscriber, please click like and subscribe. I regularly put out content and you don't want to miss it. Did you guys know that Scentsy has curated bundles that they put together every month? They do. I have the three that they have available this month that I want to talk about today. You can always make your own bundle. The bundles, when you do buy a bundle of six, you do get 10% off. So $32.40, $32.40. And please hang on because I'm going to make sure that I'm telling you the correct thing. Yes, I am. $32.40. I have my little cheat sheet on my phone where I just checked my website. And these are currently all available. There have been a few times that I have made videos, gotten them posted, and within a day or two of my posting them, the product was no longer available. That happened with Hamish. I got my Hamish, I made my video, got it posted, and I think not even 48 hours later, Hamish was sold out. So Hamish is adorable, cuddly, cute little, and this is the warming Hamish, the weighted and warming. He is one of my favorite items. Hopefully he will come back in stock. I have not seen anything yet to indicate that he is. I know that Scentsy, most people, this is a very popular product. Most people love it. And I know that this is something that Scentsy would definitely want to continue to make available. So fingers crossed. And I will update you on that once I know for sure. But let's talk about these bundles. So these are bundles since he gave them a cute name. They all kind of have a theme. One is the man, the myth, the legend. And yeah, I'm going back to my cheat sheet right now. So I know that's obvious. Okay. Eat, sleep, beach, repeat is another one. And let freedom ring is the third one. They all sound pretty good. What's funny about this is I tried to make a video on this yesterday. And then when I sat down to edit it, it was a jumbled bunch of hot mess. So here I am doing this again. So, oh well, things happen, right? You can't get mad about it. What's the point in getting mad? But getting mad don't change anything. Sometimes I don't know if it makes you feel better. I know when I get mad, I tend to have a really good reason for it. I try to, even though we can't always control it. Okay, I'm not going to ramble on about that today. Getting mad is not going to change the fact that my video was messed up yesterday. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to start with the Eat, Beach, Repeat. And I feel like I'm not saying that right. And I'm not fully saying it right. It's Eat, Sleep, Beach, Repeat. Okay, this one's actually my favorite of the curated bundles this month. Since he does put these out every month. Yes, you can make your own, but it's always fun to go with what someone else may put together. This is one that I would probably put together if I were putting together a bundle. So first in this bundle is Suncastles. This is a fun little warm smell, sunshiny smell. I feel like sunshine is a really good way to describe this. It's not a really strong scent, but it's still a nice scent. All right, Make a Splash. That is the other one in this bundle. Make a Splash, another not super subtle scent, but it's going to go really well with these other six. If you order it, you will see why. Okay, Coastal Sunset, absolutely one of my favorites. This will certainly be in my Scentsy Club when the spring and summer collection leaves the website, which that will happen at the end of August. So, all right, By the Sea is another one. Now, By the Sea holds a very special place in my heart because when I discovered Scentsy, By the Sea was this was one of the first bars that I purchased. And I could not get over that. I just was craved the scent. I think I had it in my bedroom. And I found myself just walking over to that warmer just to get a good whiff. And mind you, when I started with Scentsy, I didn't really know, and I say started, when I became a customer of Scentsy, I'd always heard about Scentsy, but I was a candle person. And a friend started selling. I said, let me try it. And I bought small, little, very inconspicuous warmers. Clearly, I don't do that anymore if you look behind me. I have a lot of these warmers in my home as well. Especially the Friends warmer right here. That is the famous Friends couch. And then you see the Buddy that came out in the last year. I actually, with that one, when we moved, I wrongfully thought that my husband broke the Friends warmer and just didn't want to tell me. And we couldn't find it. And we spent a few months looking for it. And I was like, well, I got to have that warmer. It's available. I don't want it to not be available and may not be able to get it and not have this warmer at all because it is one of my favorites. So I ordered another one. So now I have two. And I thought, well, I'll put one in my background because I love that show. Okay. I'm going to move on and stop rambling because if you stick with me enough, you know that I have a tendency to ramble. Sorry, it's been a problem my whole life, so I don't think it's going to change now. Okay. Bonfire Beach is also in this Eat, Sleep, Beach Repeat bundle. I love this one. And Bonfire Beach and Barefoot Beach, they smell amazing together. Several times, I have put the two of these in warmers that were next to each other, and the scent they give off together is just amazing. I have seen people that will take 1 cube of Barefoot Beach and 1 cube of Bonfire Beach and melt them together. That's not something that I do. No particular reason. I just have enough warmers, so I can put a little of this one in this warmer and a little of the other one in the other warmer. It's the only reason I do it. You may not have the luxury of having a bunch of warmers as I do. So go ahead, throw 1 cube of each in there. But please know that if you are throwing in maybe Barefoot Beach and it's been warming for a few days, maybe it's almost lost its smell, and you throw in Bonfire Beach, you're not going to get the same effect. So throw them in there together. Okay, that was the Eat, Sleep, Beach bundle that I just described to you. And I know I had a story in the middle there, so I'll go over this one more time. Bonfire Beach, Barefoot Beach, By the Sea, Coastal Sunset, Make a Splash, and Suncastles. Those are in the Eat, Sleep, Beach Repeat curated bundle available on my website right now, rebeccagrooms.scentsy.us. They are currently available as of the filming of this because I did just pull up my little cheat sheet. And so they are $32.40. When you buy 6, you do get 10% off. So, all right, next is the Let Freedom Ring bundle, which, to be honest with you, I kind of questioned some of these in here, but I also get the kind of red, white, and blue theme that they have going. They have 2 reds, 2 blues, and 2, it's not white, but it's like a tan color. So it's definitely festive. Okay, very vanilla. You need a little vanilla on your little vanilla ice cream with your cherry pie. And cherry pie is very American, right? Is there anything more American than cherry pie? I've always heard people say that, and I don't know why they say that. I mean, what? Because cherry trees are not like exclusive to America. Anyway, let's keep moving. Lake My Day. I definitely get the theme with this bundle because like 4th of July is, Let Freedom Ring, 4th of July, you're probably at the lake. Johnny Appleseed. It's apple pie. It's not cherry pie. It's apple pie, right? I don't know. You know what? Leave a comment. Talk to me about this because apparently I'm confused about something. So Johnny Appleseed, that apples are very American, right? Many different varieties of apples. What's your favorite kind of apple? I love the Honeycrisp. All right, Clean Breeze. I think Clean Breeze is in here just because you're going to be cleaning if you're going to have people over. And maybe you don't have people over, but you're going to somebody's house who's probably clean, or you're going somewhere that has probably cleaned pretty well for your arrival, or in anticipation of your arrival. Okay, Berry Sweet. Now, this one makes me think of, that dessert, and I've seen it on Pinterest, maybe on Facebook. It's some kind of Cool Whip dessert, but it has, it's topped with Cool Whip. I'm not sure what's underneath those layers of Cool Whip. I've never made this dessert. I think it's a dessert, but it's like Cool Whip's on top, and then you'll have a layer or a line of strawberries, like to represent the stripes on the flag, and then you'll have blueberries. And so it's supposed to like look like an American flag. It's a very cute dessert. I've just never tried to make it because for me, I don't know. I just feel like dessert should be a little bit more than some Cool Whip and fruit. Now, in the summer, I know that's like an excellent dessert because everybody's like in a swimsuit, or most people are going to be in a swimsuit. So you don't want to eat anything that's going to bloat you. And those food items probably won't bloat you, but I don't know. I've done Cool Whip desserts. They're fun. Okay, Berry Sweet is a fun little berry scented wax bar. There I am rambling again. I'm going to try not to do that. And last is baked apple pie. So it's apples. It's not cherries. It's apples. So what's more American than apple pie? That makes a little more sense, right? But I would think apples grow. They're not exclusive. Apple trees are not exclusive to America. Are they? I don't know. Tell me. Leave me a comment. Tell me about that. That baked apple pie smells amazing. And remember, I'm not a food scent fan, but I'm actually going to try all of these bundles. You will see a mixers video coming soon. Please remember that I just moved, so getting a house in order and is taking a little more time than I anticipated. So I'm working on it. I'm completely a work in progress. Okay, last bundle is the man, the myth, the legend. This bundle completely makes sense with the exception of one bar, but you just kind of need it in there. Okay, white, amber, antique. This one is it's in the woods family. I really like this one. It definitely has a masculine smell, very clean masculine smell. All right, weathered leather is next. I love weathered leather. It's one of my husband's favorites. To be honest with you, this smells kind of generic. It has a generic scent while it's in the shell, but when it's in the warmer, it gives off a great smell. So please don't let what you smell in the shell for weathered leather, don't let that make you not purchase it because it's still a great bar. All right, Mystery Man. Now, Mystery Man really smells like a clean, freshly shaven man. Or he doesn't have to be freshly shaven. I shouldn't say that. He can just be clean and just smelling good. Because that's what Mystery Man smells like. Mystery Man is nice. Okay, Freshwater Sage. This was one of the 10 new scents that Scentsy put out in the spring and on March 1st. This one's nice. I always like smelling freshwater sage. Very clean, like watery scent. Desert Twilight. This one gets mixed reviews. It was also one of the 10 new scents that Scentsy released in the spring on March 1st. I like it, but I've heard a lot of other consultants say that it's just not their favorite, that they just do not like Desert Twilight. Actually, one consultant I've heard say nobody likes Desert Twilight. I don't know fully I don't not like it. I don't know fully how I feel about it yet because I don't know that I have warmed it, but it didn't stand out to me in the warmer. So I don't have a whole lot of opinion on it. Okay. And last in the Man, the Myth, the Legend bundle is Bamboo and Rainfall. This is one of my favorites. I kind of question why it's in with this bundle because I feel like there are some other scents that might have been better. However, I see this complementing a lot of these scents really nicely. That is if you're going to warm all 6 of them simultaneously. I would do that, but I don't know how many other people would do that. But I have like a ton of, and when I say a ton of warmers, if you've watched enough of my videos, I had 10 warmers in my other house. I have room for more warmers now. So yes, there are more warmers out. So I'm working on getting the warmers out and everywhere. And I've put some out already and thought, I don't like that. I want to put it somewhere else. And so I'm still doing some rearranging. And then I decided that I was going to get the country, I think it's the country born. It's the cowboy hat. Because I live in Texas and I am doing this little Texas themed section. It's the country born warmer. It is, I'm going to show you guys. It is this one. There we go. The country born warmer. Okay. That one, I'd kind of been eyeballing it, but then like I have the Deja Mu warmer and then the, I think it's Country Living. what's the name of it? Anyway, it is the one that's like a barn. And I thought those look so cute together. And so I'm going to put them together in a little section of my house. So I just ordered myself the country born warmer that I just showed you, the hat. I just ordered that one. It has shipped. Don't have it yet, but I'm anxiously awaiting its arrival. Okay. I hope you enjoyed these curated bundles. They are available right now on my website, rebeccagrooms.scentsy.us. Please remember to click like and subscribe. Keep following me. I want all the followers I can get. Excited to have you. Enjoy sharing. I love Scentsy and I love telling people about it. Please hop on over to Facebook and follow me on Facebook. I have a business page, Rebecca Grooms, Independent Scentsy Consultant. And while you're on the internet, head over to Instagram and follow me there. At Mrs. Grooms 4 is my handle. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, happy smelling. Bye-bye.